aisa baat nahi kar. It's so well done. It's there, but it's not there because as Tamilians, you will have a slight. Like slight in some words maybe, and not every word you want to. His was so amazing.
First of all, thank you to everyone for coming to this theatre to have the first glimpse of our very exciting trailer. And these moments are so extraordinary that you get to thank your own people. We never sit together to thank each other, never. We only talk about teas and the scenes and scripts, or the business, or how many theaters, how many screens. But this is the moment where we can openly and without any hitch, we can really show them how grateful we are to be part of such a humongous and exciting film that India has never made. Actually, no one has made an economic thriller, right? So, because everybody thinks that it's very tough how we are going to, make it simple and convey it in a very, very cinematic way. To start with, Vipul is somebody I have known for many years, but it never occurred that we got a chance to work with each other. But on many occasions we tried. I was looking for some work from him, since he has been a very, very successful producer and director in this industry. First of all, thank you, Vipul. For 4.5 years back, he got in touch with me for this film. I found the first draft so exciting, and we kept on talking after that. But it still, took so many years, 4.5 years, for this film to be really realized eventually. And after Chinmay, who is such a lovely, lovely director and a lovely human being, he's mere jaan ka tukda hai. So he's an amazing actor that everybody knows, but very few people know what an impeccable and extraordinary director that he is. He is one of those rarest directors who understand the performance so deeply. To work with that kind of a talent is very reassuring. Somewhere you feel that there is somebody who's looking at you, and he's not going to let you go in a very, very wrong direction. With the roles that I choose, there is always a risk of going off. The tone, the texture of the voice, the rhythm of the dialogues, so many things I can't begin to tell you. I think one day I'll write a book just about cinema performance, how difficult it is if you are going in this direction. Many people ask me, how can you make it different? I really don't try to make it different. I personally try to do justice to the character which is given to me, and somehow they become different to each other. But when you have a director like Chinmay, at times you feel nervous, at times you are conflicted, at times you are unknowingly going wrong, and there is somebody behind the camera who is telling you how to, he's reminding you that this is not the right path. Somewhere you are detracting, you are going wrong, and he corrects you immediately. I always feel thankful to Chinmay for making me look and perform in Chende in the manner that he's done. And for this film, I think this is the most difficult film and performance that he got it from me. So thank you, Chinmay. Thank you very much. It's going to be a very, very special film for me, Vipul, because of the difficulty that it consists, difficulty that film has, not only making it simpler and making a great film out of it, but also making a running against time kind of thriller with this kind of a subject is a sheer mark of a great director, that is Chinmay. सो थैंक यू चिन्मय. मधु तो क्या ही बोले, इनके पास खड़े होकर लग रहा है कि हम इतने साल पहले चले गए. सच अ प्रिविलेज टू बी वर्किंग as a co-actor and playing her husband. I still remember that it was in Carter Road Theatre that I went to see Rosa, and we were struggling that time. And Rosa was playing in some theatre in Carter Road, not in all the theatres here. And it was the initial week, and we fell in love with the film, the director's work, and this such a fabulous actress and a pretty looking girl. I'm talking about my young age. so the mother was every young man's muse. If I miss, if you allow me to say so. Yeah. Well, thank you. But Adah is here. She has already proved herself. What an exciting talent that she is. Asian with a smile. Look at his smile. My role was very difficult, but I used to feel really happy looking at his smile with so much of positivity on the set that nothing can go wrong. You just focus on your part, and we'll take care of it. That kind of a reassuring personality that he is. Apart from thanking each and everyone behind the camera who were part of this amazing film, very special film, I must take your attention to the great talents that Mukesh Chhabra and Chinmay and Bipul have gotten into the film. Those faces, those talents coming from Delhi theatre, coming from Hyderabad, coming from all the small towns, and they are very busy. They are very busy in doing theatre, busy doing other things, but somehow they could not get the courage or get the energy to come to this city or to this industry. It was our loss, and you will realize how fortunate we are that we'll get to see them on the big screen, thanks to these guys. So thank you, Chinmay, for really introducing these talents. I'm so inspired by these theatre actors who are still waiting in the wings to be explored. Yes. So thank you. In the end, all I would say that no matter how difficult it was, but it ended very beautifully. So thank you.
I was a foreigner, so yeah, I'm Tamilian. So I don't know if I told Manoj sir the first day we shot together only, he reminded me of someone in my family. He got the mannerisms so well, and he didn't overdo the accent. Like, it's so well done. It's there, but it's not there, because as Tamilians, you will have a slight in some words maybe, and not every word you want to. His was so amazing, and I think the chemistry with I love seeing directors and actors having great chemistry, because then I feel the performance comes out really well. I think the chemistry that Manoj sir and Chinmay sir have is so amazing on set to watch. It's just wonderful to watch their chemistry, I think.
Throughout the shooting, he never really engaged like a person who's off the shot. He was always in the shot. He was always in character. That for me is a lesson. Because I, very casually, frivolously, I suppose, I say I'm a switch on, switch off. I could do the most intense crying scene, and the minute the shot is okay, I could be laughing. And I thought that's something great. But I think here there is somebody who's not just acting, who's living it for the moment. And like he said, if you keep your ears and eyes open, you're all the time absorbing and learning. And that is something I learned from him. I learned something from him, that you don't act, you live the role while you're in it. And he's so subtle that you don't do anything, you are being in it. So there were some lessons that I just learned by standing before him. And like he said, Chinmayji is a great director. He very subtly, he doesn't teach you, he doesn't tell you that you've gone wrong, but he very gently leads you to the right path. So this whole thing was a very rich experience for me, and more because I come from an era where we really performed, and then I did not act for many years. So I was out of the industry when the transition was happening. Then I've come back to work. So for me, I have to unlearn what I knew and then relearn. And in that process, to stand before an actor like Manoj Vajpayee is a great gift.
So after Satya, I went to this club, J49. It was right there in front of Marriott, Ju Hotel. So the first known person that I saw, because after Satya, I could afford to take a few of my friends. Okay? So we went there and I saw Madhu. So we were, gushing over and we were whispering to each other, Madhu hai, Madhu hai, okay, Madhu hai. And then very, sweetly she herself introduced. So, this also shows the making of the person and the character of a person. So we were quite impressed with the humility she approached, with the humility she introduced herself. So yeah, Madhu, we also remember certain things.
By the way, he took some help from me also.
Yeah.
He asked me, South Indians, Ramanan he's playing a South Indian character. In our thing, I am a lot from Bombay, born and raised, let me be clear of that. But there is a thing in our thing, like our people nod our head a lot. So when he was about to give one of his scenes or dialogue, he said, he nodded his head and said, don't you all South Indians nod your head a lot while talking? And I also helped him with one or two dialogues, like how it should be spoken. So the Manoj Vajpayee took a little bit of suggestion from me.
I'm playing a Tamilian, so somebody who was from Bombay. But a Tamilian is a Tamilian, where a Bihari is a Bihari, because that's how they have, grown up. But little bit of help I have taken from her, and I kept on troubling her. Is it all right? Is it all right? And I wanted to make it more real, and it should not look that I'm saying it for the first time. So that was a major challenge, to say that line 1,000 times in your head, so that it starts looking real. Finding a language, learning a language, you can do it in 6 months, 7 months, but it should not sound like that you are saying it for the first time, or you are very, very cautious about saying those lines. Those are the challenges. But yeah, she was there. Then my co-actor Naushad was there he's helped me with certain things which you'll see in the film, certain expressions, which is very, very South Indian.